This is For What It's Worth, the world's first Merryworth podcast. Sam and Eric use coarse language, and if you are offended by coarse language, please save yourself some trouble and cover your ears.
Oh, you're the best friend that I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. You're in my sunshine, and I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. Oh, you're my best friend, and this is For What It's Worth, the world's first and only Merryworth podcast. My name's Sam.
And I'm Erich.
Welcome to the show, Eric.
Oh, welcome to the show, Sam.
We welcome each other to the show, and now we welcome you, the listeners, to the show. How's your week been, Eric?
Oh. No, not great.
Are you still having trouble with those bullies at school? Those barbarians?
Yeah, those barbarians. I set up a petting zoo. I got a bunch of really cute, goats and cows.
Oh,
and
did you get, an
little,
alpaca?
Yeah, cute little llama, and it was fun.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And then I got there, and then they were all roasting over a spit on a fire.
Like one big spit or multiple spits?
Just one big one, just all the way across. Nothing but nothing but animal meat, and all the little kids were upset.
Oh,
they
that
didn't know what
sounds
to
terrible.
I just felt terrible.
Were the barbarians? They were still there, were they, or were they gone?
Yeah, they were still there. They were singing some songs, drinking out of flagons. Is that what they call those things?
Yeah, flagons of mead and ale is usually what I send them out with.
Wait, you?
What do you mean?
What do you have to do with this?
Oh, I meant what I usually send my barbarians out with. These barbarians, I mean, it probably was ale and mead, but, I mean, that's what barbarians like. Eric, you don't think I had something to do with this?
Oh, no. Far be it from me to think that you would do something like that to your best friend. And, I mean, come on.
Well, you heard what I read at the front of the show, and that was directed directly to you, Eric.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
The thought has never crossed my mind to secretly destroy every business venture you ever have with this $10 trillion we've made.
Well, that's good. Because I also got one of those, horse-drawn carriage, setups, where they take you around the park, and it's all romantic.
Oh, yeah, and the guy wears a top hat and stuff.
Yep, well...
Speaks in a fake British accent.
Yep.
Aren't you two lovely?
Yep, well,
Climb aboard my carriage.
a couple of barbarians stole a couple of those horse-drawn carriages and started reenacting, a Ben-Hur style scene around the park. And they're just, slashing axes at each other and, trying to throw, spikes into the wheels. It's a disaster. It's such a mess.
I'm sorry for laughing, but, I bet that was quite the thing to see.
I just don't know about the viability about any of my businesses.
They did behead the horses afterwards, right? Because that's...
Well, of course.
Well, yeah, that's what I told them to do. That's what I would have told them to do.
Yeah. Well.
Of course I didn't tell them to do this. They're not my barbarians.
Okay.
I can't order them around. They've got a different warlord that's not me.
Yeah, well, as established, sure.
Let me tell you something, Eric. I think I can help you out here. I'm not trying to besmirch your character or say anything bad about you or anything, but obviously you don't really have much of a sense for business because your last several businesses have fallen to the hands of these barbarians.
Yeah, I tell you, you don't have to tell me twice.
But
Sheesh.
listen, man, I would be willing, if you would allow me. I've drawn up a contract here.
Oh.
Here's some paper rustling. Uh, Here it says basically
Yeah.
that I will help you out in your business endeavors. All you need to do, and it's because my barbarian warlord success is going so well.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think I know
clearly.
a thing or two about how to use my money.
Uh-huh.
I could make you very successful if you gave me absolutely all rights to your fortune.
Alright, I'll just, so I
Oh.
just sign right here? That's...
Yeah, here's the contract there. Hold out your hand really quick.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of cut the end of your finger with this
Ow.
this diamond dagger. Yeah, it's gonna smart a little bit, but you gotta sign it in blood or it's not legally binding.
Alright, well,
So just bleed into that
Just
into
gonna-
that ink pot there and dip the quill in.
just gonna start off with the, capital E here, just write
Oh.
that down there.
That's a great choice. We've been friends for a while, and I think you and I both know that is the first letter of your name, which is Erich. Yes.
I'll put a R next to that.
Erich, were you just doing your impersonation of a pirate?
R.
Arr,
Yeah.
arr, matey.
Are you ready for this? Here comes the sea.
As in, oh, there it goes. As in, see you later, sucker.
See.
Okay.
And then the letter that not many people know about,
Oh, there's
spelling my
more?
name is the H at the end.
Oh, you're an Erich.
It's silent. You don't pronounce it.
It's short for Erichard.
Yep.
Oh,
You know that.
So now it's signed, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is legally binding, signed.
Yep.
I've got my notary here. He just notarized it, and sorry for all that evil laughter I did earlier.
Yeah, what was that? What was that about? That was weird. I was trying to finish spelling my name and just started cackling and I couldn't get a word in.
Sorry about that. I jumped the gun. I thought you were done signing the contract. It's just kind of a thing we warlords do when somebody is a fool and they turned all their money over to us.
But luckily
yeah.
that's not the case here.
No, absolutely not. We're best friends, and we're just recording a podcast
Yep.
here. So,
Do you wanna?
yeah. You want to get started?
Yeah, let's go.
We've got our business out of the way. Let's do some Mary Worthen. Do you want to do Mary again this week?
Oh, you know I do.
All right. Let's start with Monday strip, October 1st.
Sure.
First strip of October.
In Monday.
Dawn reveals more about her new friend. I sometimes forget Jim's missing an arm. His accepting attitude is a revelation.
Yes, it's amazing. Some people go through trauma and manage to keep going.
I can't get over that. The adjustment must be difficult, though. Maybe I can help him. Maybe I can lend him a hand.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm offended.
Mary, you old wrinkly old prude. You have a little bit of sense of humor about the situation. You got both two working arms.
Yeah, I know. Have a little compassion, Miss Worth.
Dawn's obviously going through something very difficult, and making fun of a man who has recently been dismembered is how she's going to cope with things.
Yep. All right. Tuesday.
Tuesday, October 2nd, 2012. Don't get me wrong, Mary. I'm not friends with Jim out of pity. Well, we have something in common is all.
Just being his friend is probably helping him. And like you said, you can both benefit.
Is Dawn looking a little bit like Lisa Simpson in that episode where Lisa gets the mumps?
Yes.
The fat little cheeks just looking kind of tubby.
And is her shirt getting looser like every day or what?
Maybe
Every
her
panel.
maybe all of her body mass is transferring up into her head.
The first panel, she's like wearing like a fairly tight top. Now it's like just like a fucking a sweatshirt.
By the end of the week, she'll just be wearing one of those parachutes that you played with as a little kid in gym class.
Yeah.
Takes up half the living room.
Well, she was very envious of Mary's a frock that she got going on over there.
Mary's lovely monk robes.
It may be an opportunity for you to give. It's good to venture out and try new things.
Too true, Mary. I try not to look at the people I meet in my life as actual human beings with their own thoughts and motivations. I see them as opportunities to better myself.
Yes.
Because I am a selfish beast.
Also, I think you forgot to turn the oven off, Mary. There seems to be a billow of smoke behind your head there.
Dawn's sitting on the other side of the couch, just coughing, and her eyes are all bloodshot and watering. I can't breathe, Mary! Mary's saying, good.
She forgot there was a second pie in the oven.
Don't worry, Dawn. All things are cleansed in fire. Like the phoenix, you will rise from the ashes.
Don't
and
run.
venture out to try new things. I'm afraid you'll find that the door is locked, Dawn.
Oh boy.
Mary's having no trouble breathing because she's used to the smoke and the smell of fire that comes from her frequent trips to hell to play chess with the devil. Oh.
So Wednesday?
Wednesday. That's old. That's they call that hump day.
Ooh. That sounds gross.
Yeah, it does. I confess, after my breakup with Dave, I didn't want to go out and face anyone or anything.
Life is scary, but in order for us to keep up, we have to continue moving forward, and also con people out of their money.
Eric, I don't like where you're going with that. Was that an accusation? Listen, I'm not trying to sound defensive here because I absolutely did not do that at the beginning of the show. I made that deal.
I'm talking about Mary.
No, don't cut me off. I don't want to sound defensive here, but that's not what happened.
I was talking about Mary. It's fine.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to go put this contract in a safe place where you can't see it anymore.
All right. Go ahead.
Because you didn't read it. You don't really have to, but I'm just going to lock it in this safe and then submerge that safe in a pool of lava.
Okay.
Of course, it is a lava-proof safe. Okay. Now that's done. I don't think that Dawn needs to confess anything because after her breakup with Dave, as evidenced by the Dawn-shaped grease stain on the couch from where she was laying for 3 weeks, everybody knows what happened after Dave broke up with her.
I'm pretty sure Mary could hear Dawn through the walls of a Charger Stone.
Just, life is brutal!
Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave.
Every 54 minutes at the end of an episode of Game of Thrones for 2 weeks. Life is brutal!
Life is brutal. What are you, a Lannister to rip my heart out so brutally? Oh, no. Who are you, Drago? Oh, you barbarian.
What was that song? Drogo Breaking My Heart by Elton
Yep,
John. Wasn't that
that was
also
it.
about, about
And he
Mary
ripped out
Worth?
he ripped out Don's heart and
And made Daenerys eat it
yep.
so that their child would be healthy.
Despite an uncertain future, the waters around us are always changing, even when we're standing still.
I love that voice.
Also, are we playing the Mary Worth first-person shooter here? What is this camera angle?
You need to pull the right trigger, and then Dawn sips her coffee.
Yep.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson shows up with the BFG 3000 so you can kill the cyber demons.
Yeah, and then she spills her coffee on one of the tables and it explodes, like in GoldenEye.
It just turns black and fire shoots out of it.
Oh no, I spilled it on your chair. Oh god, everything's exploding. And then Mary falls over onto her knees and
Mary falls over onto her knees and goes, "For Charterstone, Dawn?" And Dawn goes, "No, for me." And then shoots Mary in the head. Wilbur hears the gunshot, and he tries to run in the room, but he's stuck on the side of the door running in place.
Yes. I don't know how these doors work, but you can see my head and arms clipping through the side of it.
Oh, video game jokes, everybody!
Did you like that? That was good.
If you like this video game joke segment of the For What It's Worth Mary Worth podcast,
you should play some video games.
You should play some video games. Write a letter to For What It's Worth podcast, care of the internet. 101086354 Santa Royale, California Drive, Seattle, Detroit. That's our address, isn't it?
I want to keep going to Thursday.
Yeah, let's do Thursday's comic. I'm undeclared at the university because I'm interested in so many things.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Such as?
I like moping on the couch. I like watching Game of Thrones.
I like watching my dad eat.
I have I like guys with one arms that say nice things to me.
We know that Dawn likes swimming.
She likes going on her floating computer that hovers.
She likes the color pink, as evidenced by her bedroom.
She likes to wear purple.
Unfortunately, none of those things are anything you can major in college.
Yeah. I don't think Dawn quite understands how college works yet.
I just gotta do the things I'm good at, like drinking coffee. I'm a whiz.
I like drinking coffee and being a good listener. I cook my dad dinner. I mean, that usually consists of getting a Tombstone pizza and covering it with mashed potatoes. But, mashed potatoes and gravy. My dad seems to really love that.
Wilbur insists that you do not have to cook those jalapeno poppers in the oven. They can just go in the microwave on a paper plate, and he'll eat the mess that results out of that with a spoon. He's not waiting the half an hour it takes in the oven.
So yeah, she's got that going for her.
So, culinary sciences, is that what she's going into?
Yep, probably. Taking, and then after she does mashed potatoes, she gets a whole bunch of bugles, and she crumples them up on top.
And then she melts a whole block of Velveeta and puts it in a cake icing piper.
Yep.
And writes, "I love you, Dad," across the top.
Yep, that's what they eat about 3 nights a week.
That's cooking in the Weston household. I plan to explore and learn a lot before committing to one thing.
At your age, whatever age that is probably best. And don't worry, you'll find your place in the world.
For instance, Mary is working on her ventriloquism act yet again.
Yep. Oh,
She's not very good at it. She's just talking while drinking, and it's all just spilling down her chin and down the front of her blouse.
down her smock there. Just right down the side. Ugh, what a mess.
Mary only wears the most absorbent in clothing.
Yes.
It's good for her practices.
I like her vacant stare looking into her coffee cup there. Just, it's your age. Whatever. I don't care. Dawn, get out of here. You're boring.
Eric, did you know that, the vandals that have been going around Santa Royale tagging everything with their names have, become truckers?
Oh, no.
That's Moy and Gelia, 10-4, good buddy.
Hey-oh! On their ham radios. They're certified, and they're dangerous.
Moy, this is Gelia. How many candles you burning out there? That means, how old are you in trucker lingo?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. A little hot tip from your old pal, Sam. I winked when I said that. Can you add a ding in?
Bing. So... Friday. You're still young, Dawn. The world is a big place. Take as much time as you need to learn and explore.
There's so much I want to see and do. So much wrong with taking the back streets. You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow.
That's a good point. Dawn, I agree.
We could all use a little change. I may even travel more when the time is right.
Yep.
Mary's transformation into Phyllis Diller has completed.
Yep. Pretty much. Her next stage in evolution is B. Arthur. So watch out for that.
She's in the Diller phase. She's going to the Arthur phase.
And if you don't hit B, she'll go right straight through it. So you gotta be careful. Gotta savor the Diller stage.
Now here's what I want to know. Now that Mary Worth has become Phyllis Diller, is Dr. Jeff going to become jealous of Fang?
I think so. Gotta be careful there, Jeff.
But don't worry, I think Jeff is still invited to the monster party.
I'd like to point out something Mary just said. Take as much time as you need. And I think that's a good distillation of this entire story arc.
Not to complain about Mary Worth, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to simply report what we find in our explorations of what we find in Mary Worth. But this has gone on for 20 fucking weeks.
Hey, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. So let's just savor this journey for week after week after week after week after week. It's just all about the journey.
Yeah.
This exciting journey called life. And
the thing
talking incessantly all the time.
Are you done?
Yes, go ahead.
The thing is, everything that anybody has said to Dawn in the last 20 weeks, which must I remind you is 5 months,
Yes.
has been, you need to get out and explore the world and try new things.
We could have been done with this about, about 17 weeks ago. But
Yeah, just
nope.
about.
You had to be moping about Wilbur's like, "Grr, it's safe. I just fishing it in the sea, Dawn." And you're like, "Nope, I'm gonna complain that we have to go on a trip to Italy."
A trip to Italy that, by all accounts, until she almost died, she was just bored and she hated being there.
Yep.
And after she nearly died, So, all I have learned from this storyline so far is if you go into the world to experience new things, is that you're not going to like it, and then you will almost die.
Yeah, I think Dawn has a misinterpretation of how the world works. I think she thinks that's part of traveling the world. Every time you almost die.
Like, hopefully, she's, like, taken this the other direction, and she's, like, maybe an Indiana Jones type now. She thinks that this is an opportunity for death-defying adventure and high-flying action.
She's like, okay, gotta go to Disney World, and then I'm gonna almost die on Splash Mountain there. Alright, then, after that I want to go see Yosemite National Park, and then fall off the cliff. Alright.
Into a bear's cave.
Yep. Ooh. These vacations gonna be exciting. And then she's gonna be horribly disappointed.
I would say, maybe 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I was incredibly depressed about this storyline.
Yep.
But it is continuing to go on like this to the point that I find it so absurd that I'm kind of liking it again.
Yes.
Like, I'm thrilled every week to see how they just keep spinning their wheels without actually getting anywhere.
Yes.
I am excited about the amount of inaction that is going to take place.
Well, on that note, want to keep going?
Yeah, read that last panel.
Let's see how they're going. Just remember that learning about yourself is the most important journey you'll ever make.
What exactly is a tant journey?
I don't know, is it like tantalizing? I think that's what it is. I think it's just slang.
Mary heard somebody say totes instead of totally.
Yeah, it's just like...
She's trying to apply that to other words.
That's totes. This pies. Totes tent. Dawn.
Totes tant. D.
And Dawn's like, I don't know what that means, Mary.
Dawn doesn't say anything because she just figures it's some slang from the 40s.
Yes.
Maybe a tant journey is when you go camping. Don't you sleep in a tent?
Yep. Gotta stand up there. Tent.
You go camping and sleep in a tent.
Yep.
Mary.
Mary. Quite contrary. How does your webcomic go? Wait, it's not a webcomic. Go ahead, it's us.
I believe her comic goes to Saturday's strip.
Saturday.
Good segue.
It's a great one.
Thanks again for your advice and support, Mary. Once again, you're a big help to me.
You're welcome, dear.
Big X-Files fans in the Weston household. They've got a framed photograph of Director Skinner there on the coffee table.
With all due respect, sir, can I have your photo on my nightstand?
And then David Duchovny leaves because they don't want to pay him enough money.
I swear they said that to him at least once every other episode. With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect, sir, I'm gonna go out chasing monsters and aliens while you stay here being a dumb pencil pusher. And then Fox
Oh,
Mulder
no.
stuck his tongue out at Director Skinner and rode off on his razor scooter.
So eat my butt. And he drew off. That's how I remember it. One of the perks of living as long as I have. And believe me, it's been a long, long time. Is having the understanding that comes with experience.
I witnessed your pathetic race crawl from the sludge onto the beaches and take their first gasping breaths in the blinding light of a sun glaring down upon a new world. I am forever and will be forever.
And I am wearing a forever lazy.
To keep my hands and feet warm while leaving them free, so I can do activities.
Let's just go on to Sunday.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. You only get one chance to go. Wait, it's an Eminem song.
No, it's
Gandhi
Gandhi.
quote.
Gandhi said that.
Oh, it was Gandhi.
Yeah, that, you didn't know that? Eminem actually took that from Gandhi.
Wow, I didn't know that Eminem was so well read.
Yeah, Gandhi, he lit himself on fire, and then he did a rap battle. It was pretty impressive.
A lot of people think that Gandhi came from India, but actually he came from the mean streets of Detroit.
Yep. And then moved over there. It's a little known fact.
But also, it wasn't, just India. It was India, Michigan, which is just outside of Detroit.
Yep.
Maybe I can help Jim. Maybe I can help others.
See, let's help everyone.
The camera pans down, and Dawn is wearing a black shirt with a skull on the chest. And this is when she decided to help the city of Santa Royale by becoming the Punisher.
By becoming a vigilante. Taking justice into her own hands. And then except she goes around like killing sea captains instead of criminals.
No more people will die at your hands.
You've taken your last star, you son of a bitch.
Then she just blows him away. Eric, I'm about to read the happiest fucking words I've probably read in a month and a half.
Oh, go ahead. Let's do it.
Mary concludes her visit with Dawn.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, thank God. Reading those words.
Sam, do you see that? I think that's light at the end of the tunnel. I think we're almost there. I
feel like I've been underwater, and after I read those words, I breached the surface and just took a deep breath.
This may seem off-color, but I think I understand what those Chilean miners were going through.
Oh, I'm with you.
I'm like baby Jessica at the bottom of the well. And finally, this national tragedy, it can end. Oh. You're still young, as I've mentioned several times this week. It's right that you take the time to understand yourself better. Again, as I have already said. Before committing a major treason. Before committing to a major at school. Yeah, those are wise words.
Yeah, they really are. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Dawn is probably entering her second year of university studies. And unless she declares a major pretty soon, she's just kind of throwing all of her tuition money into the toilet.
Yeah. That's just the Western way of things. Throw a whole bunch of money out the window.
Oh no, we're out of milk. Let's go to Atlantic City for the weekend.
Extravagant vacations. Just waste all your money. Wilbur doesn't have anything saved up for his retirement.
He's just spending it as fast as he can get it.
He's just completely goddamn screwed.
When he dies, Dawn is going to have to come up with the money to bury him on her own.
Yep.
He's probably going to have like a really sad state burial. They just stuff him in a cardboard box and dump him in a landfill.
They just wrap him in a carpet and throw him over a bridge. There we go. Done.
Poor Wilbino. Such a legend should not meet such a grim end.
But fortunately, that's in his will. That's how he wants to go.
A dead body isn't anything.
I don't know. That sounds pretty cool. I like it.
Just like in Goodfellas.
I don't know if that actually happens in Goodfellas, but I know it's a mafia movie. I hope to travel more in the future, Mary. My father says it's a form of education, and I agree. You know what else is a form of education? College.
How much stay in college there, Don?
In a job interview, nobody's ever going to say to you, "So, you ever been out of the country?"
Yep.
What are your qualifications for this job, Ms. Weston? I've been to Italy.
So how's that Paris? Huh? Is it true that that's the city you love?
It says you got your communications degree at Santa Royale University. Say, have you ever had a pizza from Italy?
Have you seen Mount Rushmore? It's pretty cool. You're hired.
I haven't seen Mount Rushmore, but I've been to the Grand Canyon. Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
We don't know about that one.
That's not really what we're looking for right now, Miss Weston.
Oh, my. But next time I'll appreciate my surroundings better.
There's a lot of hyphenation going on this week.
Yeah, more so than usual.
Yeah, Wilbur would just eat his surroundings. Because that's just how he rolls.
God help him if Wilbur ever finds like a gingerbread house in the woods.
Yes.
The witch is going to come back and she will be out of house and home.
You have no idea how many times Mary Worth has had to replace her potted plants because of Wilbur. Like, no, Wilbur, that's not a salad.
I saw Garfield doing this.
Dave moved on. It's time I did too.
And then she jumps out the window.
Just a running leap
Ending her
smashes
life.
through like the Hulk.
The end. Time to move on.
Or, judging by the first panel there, they're only on the second floor, so maybe she, like, breaks her ankle and her wrist when she tries to land.
And Mary's like, yes, time to move on. Time to move our dark plans on to their next stage.
When Dawn lands on the ground outside, somebody comes up and they're like, "What happened? My friend Mary convinced me to jump out of the window. Look!" And then they look up to that window she jumped out of, but the glass isn't broken.
Oh,
and Mary
no.
Worth is just standing there looking out the window with a smile on her face.
Horrifying.
Oh, no.
What a terrifying end to a terrifying week.
Oh, yes. That's the end of this week.
Yep.
So, Eric.
So, do you have any predictions?
20 more weeks. 20 more weeks. 20 more weeks. 20 more weeks.
20 more weeks.
Yes!
20 more weeks.
That's
Woo!
exactly what I want. Woo! Keep it going.
Keep this going.
I'm going back to my old theory about the locket, and that's really it. I have no clue.
My prediction is that, I want this to be over. That is my prediction. I predict that if next week this story has no end in sight, I will be very, very upset. That is my prediction.
Here's let's pull back the curtain a little bit. Thursday night, I had to talk Eric down from crying his eyes out because we read Merryworth that night. I drove my car over to his house, and we sat down. I made some warm tea.
I almost cried myself to death.
I got there, and he was a dehydrated husk on the floor.
And then he poured a big tub of water on me. And that was good.
You swelled up like a sponge. Grew to 3 times your normal size.
You know those little guys that you throw into a cup of water, and they grow and expand? That was basically
They get all
me.
bumpy and slimy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was exactly that. Are we gonna do worthy moments of the week?
Yeah, let's do worthy moment of the week.
Worthy moment of the week.
My worthy moment of the week is the part where it said that Mary concludes her visit with Dawn.
Oh,
Christ.
That's the worthy moment of my life so far.
Yeah, let's just share this one this week and savor it.
That giddiness that we expressed when I said that was genuine.
That wasn't acting.
That was not a bit. We were like, thank God.
Let's just end this garbage. Oh.
My worthy moment of the week?
Yep.
Is a little bit of an abstract one.
Okay, go ahead.
On Thursday's comic, in the Phyllis Diller panel,
Yeah.
it is not that Mary looks very much like Phyllis Diller, although I am a big fan of Ms. Diller. Rest in peace. But it's that chair in the corner. The way its legs look remind me of the end of Beetlejuice when all the paintings and furniture came to life. And I just want that chair to scuttle across the room like a big insect.
Didn't it like trap somebody in it or something?
Yeah. It traps Dawn in there.
Just grabs her eye. And then Dawn turns into a zombie and her jawbone falls off. The end.
And then Merryworth's head spins around really fast and she screams. It's showtime. Merryworth is the ghost with the most. So there's that.
So, that's the end of the week.
We do a little kissing here at the end of the podcast every week.
We do a little kissing booth. Here we go.
Before we do the kissing booth, I'd also like to submit an oopsie and a ding-dong.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot to thank our musical talent last week. I forgot to kiss them, and I am so sorry.
Sorry, guys.
I know that they listen to the show every week, and they're huge fans, and we really thank them. But I would like to double thank the Aquabats for the theme song that we use. It is, we use it illegally. We didn't get permission to do it. If any of you sons of bitches tattletale on us, we'll just quit doing the podcast altogether. Fuck you.
We're done.
If they find out we're using their song without permission from any one of you fuckers, not only will we stop doing the podcast, but you'll stop doing breathing and heartbeats and stuff like that. I'm saying I'll kill you. I'd also like to thank the Robot Beach Boys for doing our closing theme. It's called California Girls, and we have a shitty MIDI of it that we play. Here in
Yep,
a
we
little
do.
bit. Now,
So, this week I don't have anything to say about YouTube. It seems our friends have been slacking this week.
we got more views this week
We
in a
got-
short amount of
We
time.
got 40 views, but
Yeah, that's-
no comments. That's kind of stiff. Oh,
Now, we got some likes, but we can't tell who's liking the podcast. We can't see that data.
yes. that
Otherwise,
data
we'd thank you.
Show up.
On Facebook and Twitter, we know who's talking, so we can thank
Oh,
you by
good.
name.
Yay!
But anyway, thanks to everybody who watched on YouTube and liked it.
Yep,
That was
thank
cool
you.
of you. Thank you so much. Do some comments next time, you bimbos. On Facebook, I got some more people that like the Facebook page. We've got Hannah, Chris, Ben, Taryn, and Tyler. They all liked the Facebook fan page.
Yep. And want to say what that page is?
Oh, yeah. If you want to follow us on Facebook, it's at bit.ly/FWIWcast.
Okay, excellent. But sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no. And Danielle and Jonna also liked the episode, so thank you to Danielle and Jonna
Thank
for
you.
letting us know we did a good job last week.
We did good.
Good job, Eric. I'm going to say you did a good job,
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Thank you! Also, we got 2 followers on our Twitter.com.
Oh boy, yay!
Twitter.com/FWIWcast. We post new episodes on there.
Yep.
We got followed by Craig. Craig's been following us for a while on everything else, so might as well add another one. We're kind of the Pokemon of podcasts. If you're not following all of our feeds, you'll never defeat
Gotta
the
catch
Elite
them
Four.
all.
Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. We also got followed by Paws in Time.
Yeah.
That's Paws in Dog Paws.
Oh.
And they make animal related jewelry on Etsy. So thanks for that. I don't know who you are. But I have
I'm
a
not sure if
suspicion.
I'm not sure if you're selling this to us, or if you just are a fan who just so happens to sell this stuff. But hey, thanks for the link.
Yeah, thanks for following us on Facebook. If you're a robot, thank you even more so. I can't wait until Skynet becomes sentient and destroys the planet.
Yep. So.
So there's a big kiss for everybody out there. Mwah! Thank you all so much for listening to the show.
Yep. Thank you. That's it.
Are we done? Is this the
I
end?
think we're done.
Are we ready? We're ready to wrap this son of a bitch up?
Yep.
All right. My name is Sam.
And I'm Erich. And remember, everyone, a fool and his gold are soon parted. Hey, wait, what? I don't.
And that was your week in Merry Worth for what it's worth.
Sam, what was that about?
What was what about?